Testing, testing. Okay, I want to know. Let's see. Okay, there's a big delay on it, I guess. All right, so this is my first time streaming to X and also to YouTube. I just thought about it. Is there a chat, or I don't know if the Bitstream is optimized for X. So that's something I will look up. But open this. I don't think this is gonna work either. And then I'm supposed to have the chat that I can open up in the programs. Bear with me for a second here. I'm gonna start talking about AI and AI robots really quickly. Something I had on my mind, and I don't see a way for me to bring up what I want. So you'll have to forgive me if I don't see your chat message. Okay, let's jump into this. And so I have the graph on the left and the graph on the right, and basically, let me just create something here so I can draw something here. I don't really have that preset. Oh, I should just use black, I guess, so it doesn't stand out too much. Let's do these things. Okay, so we have time moving forward, right? Time moves forward. Okay. AI robots. AI. So let's focus on AI, okay? Basically when AI became relevant, okay? Represents the date when AI became relevant, which is large language models, ChatGPT, 3.5, 4, 4.0 and beyond, and then all of the competitors. And basically, what I'm illustrating here, very simply and hopefully short and sweet, is that with AI, the AI started from basically nothing because we had all these systems, we had all these ideas. Their AI was has been thought about for a very long time, which people love to point out. But what I love to point out is that AI was largely not available to the people, which is now AI is available to the people. And, what you had was all these kinds of examples. You didn't have the proliferation. You didn't have the technology spread out to companies, which is businesses and people, organizations. There's people doing research now. You have the uh, doctors and scientists who've come up with the cures and the cancer fighting stuff and the chemicals, that is the medications and things that they came up with. Actually, more specifically, they did a simulation of things for the human body and for reactions, I guess, and things like that. So all this stuff was becoming available to the people. But basically, what I'm illustrating here is that at first it was easy to make progress with ChatGPT and the others. And we see this if you look at the benchmarks of AI. You see that where we are now, much further ahead in time, we reach a point where, we're somewhere where we're getting what might be described as the diminishing returns. Okay. But I don't consider it that we're anywhere near. We're still growing, okay, and that's happening on both. I'll get to the one on the right, but we're still growing. And so right now we have techniques to create better AI models. So there's no sign that we're not going to be having better AI models. Whether it takes more energy and compute power to run those AI models right at this moment for the purpose of what we're talking about doesn't matter. People like to have this idea that the AI industry is dying and that we've peaked with AI, which is absolutely ridiculous. There was just kind of this there was this kind of not an implosion, but a crater. There was this time where these companies all released their not I mean, let's just say they released their latest and greatest product, right? ChatGPT 4.0, Llama 405B, and then you had Claude Sonnet 3.5 or the larger Claude model. And then it takes a long time for, which is months and whatever. We've seen all kinds of development, especially in the image generation, video generation. So there's AI news every single day, but for some reason people latched onto this idea, and then YouTubers especially like to use the clickbait and say, well, that's it, AI's over. It's, they wasted all this money on it, they overspent, and we're done. What we're actually seeing is, with the $1 billion investment, I mean, things are looking good for AI. If I recall correctly, OpenAI's books, the money is looking good for them. So that means that it's going to support their research and development. They have products coming out. So everything is looking good. They have a couple of products that they are mentioned and that are coming out, very significant products. And one of them being Strawberry, which is the thinking, reasoning AI with possibly with mathematics involved. And it seemed to be pointing to the next large language model. I don't know if it's multimodal or whatever it is, something extremely large in the trillions of parameters. And that's not Strawberry, if I understand the information correctly. So we definitely have a path upward with AI. But the concept I wanted to just simply illustrate here, which is really difficult to get down to this, is we started growing really quickly and really fast. We made a lot of progress. That's what this represents. It's harder for us to grow, a little bit of diminishing returns. But the important thing is that we have not leveled off. It's not flat here. And the same thing is going to happen with the AI robots. What we're seeing now is an early stage, but accelerated because the companies realize that we have the technology. Even if, let's say, if you look at Optimus, they needed to develop the mechanical components, the robotic components to be specialized for the robot, and that's like it didn't exist, so they had to make them. All right, so we're seeing that, and then the jump where the acceleration is the artificial intelligence embodied in the robot. We're seeing that. So with these two things, that is specialized manufacturing, machining, and 3D printing of the robotics parts for the humanoid robot, then you see the integration of AI technologies. You have the machine learning, the awareness of its surroundings when it's walking, and all these things. We're making extremely fast progress. So the first robots will get on the scene, and they're going to get better and better and better really quickly, really fast. We're going to have really good robots, and that the proof is already here, because with Amazon having humanoid robots moving boxes around, and BMW having a humanoid robot that lifts the metal sheets and puts them in the machine, and all these other examples that are happening, it proves that we're going to a fast walk to a run. So that's all I really wanted to put out there, and I hope I'm not sure. I hope thank you for watching. If you caught this, I'll see if I can replay it and put this on the video on demand. Make sure you subscribe or follow me wherever you are on whichever platform. It's my first X stream. Talk to you later.